Hey, hey, hey. Hello, boys and girls. How are you? Today, my little friend, or our little friend, Curiosity Cat, is here with us today because she is going to give us some clues, correct? Okay. She's going to give us some clues on what we will be learning about throughout the week, correct? Is that right? Yes or no? Oh, yes. All right. So these things, her and I were talking a little while ago, and she was telling me about how important all what we're going to be talking about and what we're going to be learning about are. What were you telling me earlier? Oh, she said this, what we're going to be learning about is going to keep us always very, very safe. And it's really important that we follow them because we want to be safe. So, do you have some clues for us? Okay. So, can you give us clue number one? Okay. Let's see what clue number one is. Oh, okay. Clue number one. She said, these are some things my parents taught me. So these are something that her parents taught her, and apparently it's something your parents taught you. So that's clue number one. It's something that our parents taught us. Okay, let's see. You got clue number two? Okay. Oh, clue number two. You need to follow them so that you can be safe. Is that correct? Okay. Is there another clue? Oh, you got a third clue? Oh, she's got a third clue. All right. Tell me. Okay. All right. Ready? This one's going to be a little tricky one. They rhyme. Okay. So this word, it rhymes with schools. Schools. I don't know. Do you have an idea? Okay. It's something, clue number one says it's something that our parents have taught us. Okay, clue number one. Clue number two, it says you need to follow them to stay safe. And clue number three, that it rhymes with schools. I don't know. Oh, you want to know if they know? Do you know? Can you tell us? Okay, what is it? Ready? Ah, she's a tricky one. Ready, you guys? Okay, again, it's something our parents have taught us. It's something we need to follow to be safe, and it rhymes with schools. Guess what it is? Rules. All right. Thank you, Curiosity Cat, for telling us about rules. Now, do we have rules? Do you guys have rules? Does your parents have rules at your house that you follow to stay safe? Do you know of any rules that you should know to stay safe from certain things? Do we have rules in this classroom? Oh, we sure do. You're right. See, in our classroom, we have rules because we need to be able to stay safe in our classroom. So here are our rules that we must follow when we are in class. So these are the rules. Okay, here's rule number one. Rule number one says eyes on the speaker. So that's rule number one, that you must keep your eyes on the speaker. Rule number two, use your listening ears. That means we should always be listening to the speaker. Okay. Rule number three, use inside voice. That means that when we're inside the classroom, we talk with a normal voice. We don't go, ah, because that is not an inside voice. Okay. That means we think you're in danger. Okay. Rule number four, right there, it says, have nice hands and feet. Nice hands and feet. That means that having nice hands and feet means that we do not hit our friends. We do not push our friends. We don't kick. We have nice hands and feet. So like if I want to talk to Curiosity, I can say, Curiosity, excuse me. But I don't go and hit her because that's not nice. Okay, rule number 5, raise your hand to speak. So if you want to say something, you're going to raise your hand and wait for your turn so that you can speak, because it's not really, it's kind of disrespectful when we blurt things out, when we just shout it out, especially if somebody else is talking. And let's see what rule number 6 is. Be ready to learn. Oh, we always need to be ready to learn in the classroom. Now, we do have a few other rules. See how it says classroom rules? We do have other ones, like even here where it says have nice hands and feet. Also, there is no running in our classroom. We need to have nice feet, okay? Walking feet. Because what can happen if we run in the classroom? Who can tell me what can happen? You're right. You can fall. You can either trip and fall, or you can fall, or you can hit a friend. So we want to make sure that we stay safe, correct? And that's the reason why we have rules, because rules help us stay safe. You know that we also have rules for you right now when we're online. Some of you have not been following the rules. Oh my goodness, you've broken the rules. Let me share those rules with you. How about we refresh those rules? Okay. These are online learning rules, okay? See right here, here's rule number 1. It says right here, students and their surrounding needs to be presentable. That means that wherever you're sitting at learning, we need to make sure that there's no food, there's no clutter, it's not dirty, it's nice and clean around you, okay? Rule number 2. What does it say? Unmute to speak or mute to listen. You know, you guys have been doing pretty good about the muting and unmuting. You guys have been doing an awesome job. All right, rule number 3 says, when the teacher or the host invites you to unmute, please unmute your voice so your child can answer. So we need to make sure that if Miss Charo or Miss Kalia or Miss Mal or Miss Brianna need you to unmute, you need to make sure that you unmute, okay? Sometimes we will unmute you, and then sometimes you'll mute again, and we're like, no, we need you to be unmuted. And rule number 4, please no distractions around your students. That means that families, whenever we are online, please make sure there are no distractions. That means no toys, no food, no other family members that could distract your child that are not helping, like siblings or anything like that. No toys, none of that stuff. Correct, Curiosity? Because if you have things that are distracting around your children, then guess what's going to happen? They're not going to pay attention. They're not going to listen. They're not going to learn. Turn off things around it. It's only 15 to 30 minutes that we're asking with your student. So please follow the online learning rules. Now, is there other kinds of rules? Oh, yes. And you know what? Throughout this whole week, we're going to be learning about all the different rules. Like, for example, do any of you ride a bike? Oh, you ride a bike? Oh, she has a tricycle. If you ride a bike, there are rules to riding a bike. Did you know that? Now, have you ever been in a car? Oh, you have? Oh, okay. There's rules when you ride in a car. What is the first thing you need to put on when you're in the car? A seatbelt. Or for you guys are sitting in your car seat, you have to have your car seat buckled in. So there are rules for almost everything, okay? There's rules when we walk across the street. There's rules when we drive. There's rules when we're in the car. There's rules at different stores. There's rules here at school. And I'm pretty sure you got some rules at home. So when we're going to watch a little video, and my friend Oscar, it's pretty cool. He's going to show us some of the rules about crossing the street. Okay, and now, But after we're done with the video, I would like to know, what are some of the rules at your house? Let me know. Okay, you ready? Let's watch our video. Hold on one second.
Okay there, Slimy, let's try it again. Now, when the sign here says don't walk, you don't cross the street, do you? But should the sign say walk?
Hey, Oscar. What are you doing?
Well, if you must know, I'm teaching my little no-footed friend here to cross the street.
Come on, Oscar. Teaching a worm to cross the street?
Well, why not? They got places to go. And besides, it's National Worm Safety Week, see?
But how?
Teach it crawling across. The worm you save may be your own.
But how can a worm learn to cross the street, Oscar?
Oh, ye little faith. Come on, Slimy, we'll have to show him here. Let me turn on the sound effects of the street noises. There, hear that?
Yeah.
Makes it sound authentic.
Okay.
Okay, now, Slimy, you stay there on the curb because the sign says don't walk. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Slimy? That's right, he's waiting on the curb. He doesn't cross, huh?
Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad.
Hey, Gordon, would you mind turning that sign so it says
Okay.
don't walk?
We'll turn it to walk.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Now.
I bet you think he's going to cross now, huh?
No, I don't.
Well, you're right. Because he's not crossing and he knows better. This little worm is hip. He knows that if you're small, and he is small, that when you cross, you got to take the hand of a grown-up.
That's right.
Yeah, would you mind giving him a hand there?
Oh, okay. Okay, Slimy?
Okay. He'd grab your hand, except he doesn't have hands either.
Look at that. Okay. Come on.
Think of just going across. Made it safely to the
And
curb.
Here we are. Hey, Oscar, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's not the same as a real street with traffic and everything.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Mervin. Okay, you can go home now, Mervin.
Wow, well, that is amazing. I wish I could teach a worm how to cross the street. But now, one of the major rules there, that when they said talking about walking across the street, even though the light may be green or it might say go, do you still cross the street by yourself? You're right, Curiosity. No, we must do what? Hold the hand of an adult. So if you're going to cross the street, even though the word on the sign says walk, you still need to hold someone's hand so that you can be safe. All right, so I hope that you guys are going to be following all the rules, safety rules in your house, on the streets, everywhere you go, because that is the only way we are going to stay safe. So remember, do not forget, I would like to hear, what are some of the rules that you have at your house, or what are some of the rules that you follow when you guys drive or when you go places? So let me know. I want to know. Say bye.